alone when you're trying to study? I do.
We can help!
This guy, Howard Gardner, came up with the idea that there are all kinds of different intelligences. If you can figure out what kind of intelligence you have, you can make studying and learning much more fun. Verbal intelligence is the ability to think in words and use language to express meaning. Watch as these students use verbal intelligence to study.
Hey man, what's going on?
I'm trying to study for my science test this Friday, and it's about the planets. I just can't remember their order.
Well, you got them all drawn out here, right? So you're just having trouble memorizing like which one comes where?
Exactly.
All right, well, have you ever heard of this saying, like acronyms, you just take the first letter, and if you can remember the first letter, you basically fill everything else in. You use that for anything else?
Right.
Yeah? Well, there is actually one for the planets.
Oh, what is it?
It's like my, very, for Mercury, Venus, elegant, mother, for Earth and Mars, just for Jupiter, S for Saturn, served, us for Uranus, noodles for Neptune. And as long as you have all these letters, you should be able to fill them in accordingly.
Ah, my very elegant mother just served us noodles. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
It's a breakthrough.
It's great.
All right. Good job, and good luck on the test.
Thanks.
Mathematical intelligence is the ability to carry out mathematical operations. Here's an example of students using mathematical intelligence
Hey
to
man, did you
study.
study that test yet?
No, I haven't. I have no clue how to study for that.
You don't need books for this. Come here, I got this cool invitation for you. Look right here. Right here, you got all your math notation. You got a nice little Roman numeral, you got your variables, you got some numbers. Right here, ready? 3 numbers, 3 boats.
Boats, so, right, 3 ships.
Yeah.
The Columbus had.
It's a nice outline for you. You got your main topic, a sub, keep going down. Organize it beautifully for you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, your new math could be applied to real life, right?
Yeah.
Well, here, you can use this because I got it down already, so you good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
Spatial intelligence is the ability to understand the components of visual and spatial displays. These students apply spatial intelligence.
There's no way I'm going to remember all of these Ovid stories for our test tomorrow.
I know, I was really struggling with it at first, but I found out this really good way to do it.
Really? Can you teach me?
Totally. If you just draw out all the stories and connect them together, it's kind of easier to remember what the plots are, and it just makes everything much easier.
Well, let me see.
All right, well, this is the story of Daphne and Apollo. And Apollo is chasing this girl around, right? You remember that whole story? And she's just so tormented by this, and she just turns into a tree.
So there's the tree. Apollo chased her, and so she turned into a tree.
Exactly. And, you know, Apollo is the god of the sun.
Sun, which
so
is why
that's
there's
why
sun
I drew
there.
the sun. All right.
Got it.
All right. And then I drew also the story of Zeus and Io.
Okay.
So you remember Zeus he had this other girl. But,
Oh, that must be her, right?
Oh, yeah, and she's nagging him all the time, right?
Right.
So he just wants, and then there's this other really beautiful girl that he likes. So in order to like, keep her so that the other girl doesn't know, he turns her into a white cow.
Nice, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
there's the white cow, and there's the other girl, and that's Zeus.
Because he's the god, and he's like the thunderbolts, and yeah, it's great. And then you see the last one that I drew is of Eurydice and Orpheus. So if you remember, like, the girl, she dies, and she goes to hell, and all this awful stuff. But then the guy is just so sad that they grant him a chance to save her. So he goes back to hell, but the only thing that he can't do is to turn around and look at her.
And he does.
And then he does, and then she's stuck in hell forever, and
Nice.
it's just no good. So you see, it's all connected because they're underground, and there's the cow, and there's the tree, and it all just works out really well.
Next time, I'm going to draw out my story so I can remember for the test. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence is the ability to manipulate objects and be physically adept. Here, students are using kinesthesia to learn.
Hey man, guess what? I got this new technique for us. You ready?
Yeah.
Working out expands both your mind and your body.
No way.
And we got this big test coming up. So let's do it.
We're going to use this?
Oh yeah, you ready for this?
Yeah, let's see.
Alright. What year did Columbus sail the ocean blue?
1492.
Got it.
What ship did he come on? One of them.
Nina.
Pinta.
Santa Maria. What was he looking for?
India. What did he try to find there?
Spices. What country did he end up finding?
The USA.
That's right. I think we're good now.
I think so.
I'm feeling the burn, man. I don't know about you.
I think so.
Alright.
Musically intelligent individuals display sensitivity to pitch, melody, rhythm, and tone. Here, students use their musical intelligence to learn.
Hey man, how's it going?
Just chilling over here with my piano.
I have this really big test tomorrow that I have to study for.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I have to learn all of the 50 states.
Really? How do
Yeah,
you plan on doing that?
I don't know. I mean, I just want to sit around and play my harmonica. Like, I don't have time for this.
Well, do you know you can apply music to, your study skills?
No way.
Oh yeah. You hear that rhythm? You can apply it to your states if you want. I got a song for you. You ready for it? You ready for it?
Yeah.
It's called 50 Nifty, United States. And it goes something like this. 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies. Shout 'em, scout 'em, tell all about 'em, one by one till you've given a name to every state in the good old United States.
Wow.
You ready for those states now?
Do it.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, and so on.
Wow, that's incredible. I'm gonna have to learn that song.
There's also one for the presidents if you ever need that.
No way. I have a test on that next week.
Well, stop by and we'll work on it.
Thanks, man.
Good luck.
Interpersonal intelligence is the ability to understand and effectively interact with others. Here, students use their interpersonal intelligence to study. Have you started that Civil War paper yet?
The one on North versus South?
Yeah, I have no idea which side to pick. And I don't know, I just figured I'd bounce some ideas off you guys.
Well, I was going to write about the North.
Oh, I got the South.
Oh, why are you writing about the South?
Because that's the plain obvious idea what to do. Topic, South, big plantations, gotta make your money, you need the extra help.
Well, yeah, but they could have just tried to build up factories, or there's a whole ocean. They could have tried to fish.
True, but we have all this open land out there, cotton grows well, gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess. I don't know. It just seems pretty immoral. I think that's the obvious choice to write about.
Well, you're talking about now, what happened, and, but back then, it was like 50-50, North, you guys didn't have slaves, South, we did.
I guess. Do you know what you were thinking about writing about?
I don't know, I guess now I kind of feel like I would go with the North. I feel like even though the South did use slaves to make money, it was wrong, and I don't know, I agree with the way we came.
Intrapersonal intelligence is the ability to understand oneself. Watch as this student uses his understanding of himself to learn.
Wow, this test on Romeo and Juliet is going to be tough. I don't know how I'm going to remember all these pages for tomorrow. Look at this. Oh, single soul jest, solely singular for the singleness? What is that? But actually, going over... Oh, here's a line with Romeo and Juliet, this scene. This kind of reminds me of me and my friend Julia last week. I remember I went to meet her parents, and they said I was too short. She has to date someone 7 feet tall. And then she came to meet my parents, and they just didn't like someone with red hair. I wonder how they solved that. Oh. Well, that's a little rash. Well, that should help me kind of remember. Oh, and here's his friend Mercutio. That's kind of like my buddy Jed. And then he moved, which is kind of like how Mercutio dies. A little bit. This is kind of like real life.
The naturalist intelligence is the ability to observe patterns in nature and understand natural and human-made systems. Here, students are using nature to learn. I just love nature, just being outside. Isn't it great?
Yeah, especially on a day like today. Soak up some rays, enjoy it.
Yeah, I really feel at one when I'm outside.
Me too. It's beautiful.
I shouldn't have to go to school.
Well, if you want, we can try to relate it to nature. You know, there's so many great things.
School stinks. Like, in math class, I'm trying to learn about proportions today. I don't understand that. Why can't I just spend all my days out here?
Well, I could try to help you. Look what we
How?
have here. Got 2 sticks, right?
Okay.
This one, bigger than this guy. And you want to find a
Obviously.
proportion, right? How many
Okay.
of these little sticks go into this big one? Any idea how you would do that?
Not a clue.
Well, here, you can measure. Take them, put them next to each other. Break it here, like so,
Okay.
and that's 1, right?
Okay.
So here, that's for you, that's 1.
1.
Do it again. Break it, and that's,
2.
and what you have left is,
3.
so what would be your ratio? You have,
3.
I have,
1.
so how
3
many?
to 1.
There you go.
Thanks. Now I love math.